Trump alludes to retaking the Panama Canal in a series of social media posts. Politics Live updates. The U.S. House and Senate passed last-minute funding to avert a government shutdown, though the measure did not include a key demand from President-elect Donald Trump on the debt limit. The near shutdown is also underscoring the influence that Elon Musk, who helped torpedo a bipartisan deal earlier in the week, is already having in Washington. Natasha Lindstadt, professor of government at the University of Essex, joined CNN's Ben Hunted to discuss. With a shutdown officially averted, the federal government will be funded through President-elect Donald Trump's Inauguration Day and beyond. After the holidays, attention on Capitol Hill will return to the confirmation process for some of Trump's controversial cabinet picks. House Speaker Mike Johnson touted the funding deal as a necessary step until the GOP takes unified control of the White House and Congress in January. But this week's chaos previewed how governing will still not be easy for Republicans, and that Trump does not have absolute control of his own party. The package extends government funding and includes disaster relief and farming provisions, but did not address the debt limit, which Trump had tried to force into the bill. Read a full breakdown of what's in the deal. President-elect Donald Trump on Saturday accused Panama of charging exorbitant rates to pass through the Panama Canal and threatened to reassume control of the critical waterway in a pair of lengthy Truth Social posts. Trump: the fees being charged by Panama are ridiculous, especially knowing the extraordinary generosity that has been bestowed to Panama by the U.S. Trump. When President Jimmy Carter foolishly gave it away for $1 during his term in office, it was solely for Panama to manage, not China or anyone else. The U.S. remains the top user of the canal, while China, the second biggest user, acts as a primary source of products transported through the waterway. China's influence in the region has only grown since 2017, when Panama cut ties with Taiwan in favor of developing a diplomatic relationship with China. Trump: the secure, efficient, and reliable operation of the waterway under a prior agreement between the U.S. and Panama must be maintained, but we will act if this gesture of giving isn't followed. The waterway, a major global transit point that links the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, was built by the United States during President Teddy Roosevelt's administration. A key factor in the rise of American geopolitical power in the early 20th century, the canal was maintained and controlled by the U.S. until a series of treaties during the Carter administration set in motion the gradual transfer of canal administration to Panama, which was not complete until 1999. The U.S. still maintains the right to defend against any threat to neutrality of the canal under the terms of the Neutrality Treaty, ratified by the U.S. Senate in 1978. However, analysts at the Center for Strategic and International Studies believe that the extent of Chinese business relations in the region would require significant strategy from the U.S. to reinforce its own presence in Panama and around the canal.